been a long time coming. I have wanted to make this update for, well, I've had this title in my YouTube journal of videos I want to make for 1.5 years, but I think the context has shifted quite drastically because social media platforms are constantly evolving. I've gotten a lot of questions recently if I'm still doing OnlyFans, so that's when I know it's time for an update video. Even though I just made a video in October, it is somehow already February, so I figured it was time for an update. I am really sorry because I do want to make a lot of OnlyFans videos. I never want to sound repetitive with my tips or what's going on, and so I've made all of these tip videos and they all have their own bits of advice. I just don't want to repeat it because no one wants to watch like a copied video, I guess. But there are a lot of other topics on OnlyFans that I want to make videos on. Hi Luna, I just noticed you were back there. It's always been such a struggle because I want to make all of these book related videos. I want to make all of these manifestation and spiritual videos. I want to make vlogs. So that is a personal battle that I am trying to balance. But I know it's time for an update when people are asking if I'm still active on OnlyFans, and the answer is always yes. I use it every single day. I do still work with a lot of creators. We do one-on-one sessions, mentoring, like coaching calls, which is always helpful, not only for the client, but for me as well, just to like talk to another creator like that. I do still offer promos and profile reviews. The help will always be available. OnlyFans as a platform though, I feel like goes through so many cycles, and I want to talk about it. Specifically, the title of this video is OnlyFans Dead, because the answer is complicated. In a way, yes, but in another way, no. So yes, I think the OnlyFans that we knew and have started on or grown on, or the platform that once was, that is so dead. But to give another perspective on if OnlyFans is dead, no, just the original path to success is. And we're gonna talk about that because OnlyFans has changed a lot within the last couple of years. I've been on the platform since January of 2020, so I recently just hit my 4-year mark, which is crazy how fast time has gone by. It's insane to think about how much my life has changed because of that one decision and how much money the platform has truly brought in over the years. If I were to tell my like 23-year-old self, this is how much this one decision is going to make you, it is so surreal to think about. However, I don't think we will ever get back to those glorious like 2020, 2021 days on the platform when it was new and raunchy and just an unfathomable concept to a lot of people. But as somebody who's been on it for over 4 years, it has definitely changed a lot. So I do think the OnlyFans as we knew it is dead. The old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. And I do think that the original ways that once worked also has died down, but the platform itself is actually still thriving a ton, and there are still so many creators that are able to live a very comfortable life off of it. I mean, I am still making thousands of dollars a month off of OnlyFans, and I probably should do another update video on like my personal platform as well. But today we're just going to talk about how to keep up with like the changing times and not feel like the platform is dead, because it isn't. The biggest thing as to how is OnlyFans different, the platform has so many users now. It can feel very intimidating and competitive as a beginner to wonder, how am I going to stand out when so many other girls are already successful? And if you're thinking about like the mindset of a potential fan, it's really easy to think all these negative thoughts of, why would somebody subscribe to me when so-and-so like is offering all of this? And that is so toxic, because if you place that mindset into any other career, like you wouldn't get anywhere. And the truth of it really is, nobody can create or be exactly the way that you are. And that is how you will stand out, by truly just like making your own content, being personal. We're gonna talk more about that later. I do have a couple of tips in this video, but when you think back on the trajectory of OnlyFans, it used to be super like easy. I'm putting that in quotes because I know it's not easy. It's not easy as much as it is easy. I don't want to underestimate it because I'm also a creator on the platform, because I know it's still difficult, but in looking back, it was in a way easy to grow. And now new tactics have to step in order to grow on this ever-changing platform, because When I look back, it's so crazy to think about how easy it was to grow in the beginning. Now it's such like a slinky game of chutes and ladders. So many other social media platforms now understand what OnlyFans is, and instead of helping you, they block you, they shadow ban you, they delete your account completely, which makes it nearly impossible for a beginner to feel like they have a chance to grow when how do you promote? We're gonna talk about that in this video as well. I promise you it's still possible, but I totally see how now it feels almost like a slinky game of chutes and ladders because you have to take all of these additional steps forwards and backwards in order to gain fans. Instead of going from like step 1 to step 2, it's almost like you have to take step 1.5, step 1.8, step 1.9, then to step 2. But the point is we're still getting there. The biggest thing that I have seen recently with how to grow on OnlyFans and keep up with the changing times on this platform, like how to still have a successful OnlyFans page when so many of them have died down. Like even me personally, I know my page was at a peak in 2021. It's still working and I'm still grateful for every dollar. That's the biggest thing too that I see are girls being like, oh, I'm so frustrated. I'm only making like $1,000 a month. But I'm like, girl, that is $1,000. If you act like it's nothing and you're not grateful for it, why would the universe give it to you? But if you act really grateful for it and understand that that money is like paying for your rent, paying for your car loan, like whatever it is, and you're grateful for the abundance, the universe will open more doors for you. And if you act really grateful for it, it'll bring in more money, because money is a currency, and currency is frequency and energy, and that energy is vibration. Even if it's like $1 that you find, like we're always so excited because it's $1, and that is the mindset that I believe every creator needs to have in order to succeed. The biggest turnaround and the biggest newer tactic that I've seen a lot of my friends and other creators use to keep up with OnlyFans and kind of fight that algorithm problem and gain a lot of fans when it feels like no one's subscribing anymore is Reels. Instagram Reels, not TikToks. YouTube is a whole other strategy platform that I'll talk about too, but with Instagram Reels, I've seen a lot of my friends in this industry strike gold doing Instagram Reels, and it won't happen overnight. You won't post one reel and then blow up and get thousands of fans, but with consistency on a new Instagram page, the push of the For You algorithm with Reels, videos, short forms on Instagram on a new account is viral potential. I think making shorter Reels, quick little teasers, find a niche, whatever that is. It doesn't have to be straight up graphic because it's Instagram, but there are a lot of different tiny reels that you can make that brings in so many new fans. There's a lot of adult creators that I can recommend to look at their Reels page if you want some more inspiration, but I see it done well on my Instagram feed every single day. And another really big tactic too is Instagram for a lot of creators is the top way that they grow on OnlyFans. To dive more deep into that, Reels, consistent Reels, short little teasers. It doesn't have to be something that would break guidelines, but just something that like teases. Another really big tip I have for Instagram in terms of like, okay, but how do I get people to go to my link? Of course, we've got Linktree, we have beacons, which works, but sometimes those can also be flagged because the links are redirecting to an adult platform. So another way to go around this is create a new Instagram account completely blank. You don't have to fill out like any information. You can leave the bio, profile picture blank. The only thing you're putting on this separate account is your OnlyFans link. It can be direct because it's just on this burner account basically. So if that one gets deleted, you just make another one. The way that you can use this though is when you are posting on your main Instagram that you want to use to bring fans in, you tag that account. A story that is promoting your spicy page, you tag your spicy Instagram account that only has the link. So when they click on that handle, it takes them directly to the link. This is another way of protecting your Instagram page, and I hope that makes sense. This is also very helpful for when you are making those reels because you can just tag that separate Instagram account in the reels, in the caption, in the comments. I do feel like this technique is a easier way that isn't as complicated for fans, because even some that like struggle to go through the link tree to find it, or they claim it's not in your bio when it is. I know I've definitely had that problem too, where I'm like, no, it's like right here inside the beacons, you got to click through it. Just finding ways to make it as easy as possible for people to get to your OnlyFans platform, I feel like helps a ton. But in terms of like the dying platform that OnlyFans once was, I do feel like the growth through Instagram Reels or just short form in general is saving a lot of accounts. If you want to navigate YouTube Shorts off of this, that's another way to grow. Of course, make a new YouTube account, promote it on Shorts. I have seen a lot of girls have success with this, and it just seems brilliant. My second biggest tip for keeping up with growing OnlyFans when it seems like it is just a dying platform is actually don't leave it at OnlyFans. So surprisingly, something that has helped my OnlyFans account grow this last month or so is my new Cheeked Up page. So if you've seen that video, I recently tried out Cheeked Up, which is a new adult platform that focuses on like peachy content. So it's very niche. I really, really love that platform. So I am still using it. And it's bringing in like good income. Do you? But I've noticed that the fans on Cheeked Up have subscribed to my OnlyFans as well. But Cheeked Up has actually helped my OnlyFans grow. And then when I was promoting Cheeked Up on OnlyFans, obviously OnlyFans helped Cheeked Up grow. And I feel like there's slightly different audiences on both platforms. So if someone finds me on OnlyFans but prefers Cheeked Up, they might subscribe there and vice versa, or they might subscribe on both. So my biggest advice here would actually be don't leave it at OnlyFans. Try out Fansly, Slushy, Cheeked Up. I do have my Cheeked Up affiliate down below as well as my OnlyFans, but figure out which platform works best for you and works best for your fans, and then use each platform to promote the other one. I was surprised genuinely at how well this worked, but when I was promoting my Cheeked Up account when it was brand new, I was oddly gaining a lot of fans on OnlyFans when I was promoting Cheeked Up at the same time. Yeah, it just helps. So cross promotion, trying out each platform, because maybe OnlyFans isn't the one that's meant for you to grow on. Like I have friends that are very successful on one platform but didn't really like the other one. But the best thing that you can do is try them all, navigate, and make sure they're all active, because you might have a really slow month on like Slushy, but a really, really great month on Cheeked Up. So I think having all of them working together and working with each other will help you so much more than just confining to one platform. And that took me a long time to realize, because I was such a die-hard OnlyFans girl for the longest time, but I actually do want to start a Slushy. I want to see what that's all about soon, so I might make a video trying out Slushy for a week. Fansly, who knows? Like, you just gotta try them all. I really do feel like you should try multiple platforms. You gonna hang out with mom? And then my third tip for preventing OnlyFans from feeling like it's a dying platform is to make it super personal. What I mean by this is everything looks so curated and fake these days, or not to mention the accounts that look straight up run by like a man or like a manager or a boyfriend. And I really do feel like fans now are catching on to the accounts that aren't genuine or authentic, just girls posting pics and being themselves. The realer and more authentic that your page looks, the better that you will do keeping up with the like competitiveness of AI or agencies or like a bot. I've gotten so many people, like it's so common for somebody online to be like, is this a bot? Is this real? Are you really here like responding? So that goes back to what I was saying about being genuine and just keeping it like, I don't even know how to describe it, just like as real as possible. Because the more authentic that you look, appear, and act, the higher chance that somebody joins. I feel like making it personal, captioning your photos, having the photos like, sure, the professional photos are nice, but it's very obvious to tell when somebody is using like a professional photo that they took 20 years ago in a studio versus one that they took this morning in their bathroom. And the photo that you just took in your bathroom will always do better than like an old, almost like JCPenney shoot that you had 20 years ago. So I would almost take away the pressure of feeling like you need to have a professional shoot and just genuinely give it that like girl next door feeling. I do feel like that works really well these days. Don't you agree? Oh, what was that? Oh, and off of the agency comment, never feel like you have to join one. I genuinely believe that they are such a scam. It's like a way for these guys to be like, how can I make money off of all these girls? Unless you genuinely feel like it has helped you, I just have never ever heard of a creator be happy with it. I've only ever heard of creators coming to me being like, I was scammed by this agency, or I gave this agency so much money and they gave me nothing. Like, don't do it. I think you have so much more potential to earn income off of OnlyFans or an adult platform on your own than joining some schemy agency or management team that will just off the bat be like, we're gonna take a percentage of what you're making, even though OnlyFans is already taking a percentage, unless you have a good feeling about it. But if you've got that gut feeling about it, don't do it, because I've always had that gut feeling about them. But I do want to make a whole new video on like the scammy parts of OnlyFans, and like I feel like I have an old one on that topic, but in terms of the new agencies and management teams that have come in, I feel like I could make an updated like things not to do with OnlyFans. I don't know, I feel like I've made a video on every single OnlyFans topic. But you are such a little baby right now, just a little ball of butter. You guys have never seen her this lovey-dovey before, but the kitties have been really, really nice to me today. But I hope that answered the big question of, is OnlyFans dead? The one that we knew, maybe, yes, but no. I just think a lot of the old tactics and tools used to become successful are, but hopefully this has inspired you to give it another go. I mean, the platform's always changing, and these are just ways that I've noticed now are very successful for creators, but somebody else currently is pioneering the next big way to be successful quick. So who knows? Just try everything. Even if you have an idea that seems silly, do it, because you never know what could come from it. I can't believe I made tea really thinking I was gonna finish this whole thing while filming. I'm gonna leave my OnlyFans playlist down below. So if you are a new viewer, welcome to my channel. I've been posting OnlyFans videos for 4 years now, and I have a playlist with so many documenting my whole journey, and we really deep dive into every single nook and cranny of being an OnlyFans creator. So check out the playlist. And if you are thinking about signing up, please use my referral link. It's in the description and the comments. If you're curious, you can check out my Cheeked Up and my OnlyFans page. Everything should be in the description. And please subscribe. I wanna make more OnlyFans videos. I say that in every single one. Really, really do. So I'll see you soon with another OnlyFans video. Bye.